So let's look at some other steps to creating an email marketing strategy, an effective email marketing strategy. You want to set goals. I've mentioned this already. Don't run the campaigns, void of goals. Every campaign should be set with a goal in mind. Are you trying to generate more sales? Do you want more clicks on your links? Do you want to engage your audiences? Do you just want them to open it? Do you want to create awareness for your product? Do you want to send freebies? Do you want to know how people respond to your free products or how people respond to your videos? Or do you want to give out surveys? Every email marketing campaign must have a goal. Second, pick the necessary email marketing tools. Super important. We've looked at that. We've seen some tools. Pick a tool and get started with that tool. Third, determine the target audience. I've already talked about this in the earlier parts of this video. If you haven't, you can still check that out to get the explanation. But then your target audience is important. Like I said, not everybody wants to buy your product, and the power of email marketing is actually in personalized messaging. And personalized messaging entails reaching out to the exact clients that need your product at the right time. So you want to identify your target audience through some research. But number 4, identify the appropriate list building tactics. Now, list building tactics may vary, and as we progress in the coming days, we're going to be looking at different list building tactics to help you generate a list of leads, right away. I'm going to be showing you different strategies, so you definitely want to tune in to the forthcoming videos. You don't want to miss it. Trust me, I'm going to be dropping some really good gems in this video. Okay, so you need to identify the appropriate list building tactics. Are you going to be using forms? Are you going to be using landing pages? Are you going to be running paid advertising to build your list? Now, number 5. Divide your mailing list into segments. Now, this is what a lot of businesses never do, which is actually strange. Well, it's not exactly strange, because truth is a lot of businesses don't even know you can even do this. Now, that's the thing with email marketing. You can break your list into segments based on the actions that they've taken on your offers, they've taken on your landing page, or the actions they've taken on your products, or the actions they've taken on other emails. You can segment your list literally based on anything that you choose. And I'm going to show you how to do that in the coming days. Now, this segmentation is what is going to help you send the right emails to the right people. Right? Like I said with the Nike example, it's the power of segmentation that helps you categorize these clients into groups. But we're going to be looking at that carefully and in-depthly in the coming days. So I'll stop here. Then, moving forward, number 6, identify the types of emails that you want to send. People don't even know that there's a difference between promotional emails, educational emails, and so many other types of emails. Now, there's a lot of emails you can send to your clients. Understanding what type of email to send to that client at whatever stage of the life cycles of the consumer's life cycle that he's in is really important. Next up is creating a schedule for sending emails. Now, trust me, this is going to save you a whole lot of stress and a whole lot of time. Trust me, from someone who has had experience, scheduling is important. You want to have a schedule for these emails. You want to have a calendar. You want to have a plan going forward of when you're going to send this email, when you're going to send that email. Don't wait for everything to pile up, because that's when you start making mistakes. That's when you're going to start sending a lot of generic messages to people, and that's when you're going to start getting lower open rates and probably unsubscribes. So you want to create a schedule so that you don't fall into that trap. I've fallen into it, and I wouldn't want you to fall into it too. Best part of email marketing, one of the best parts is that you can actually schedule emails for later. So maybe emails about holidays, emails about Christmas, about Easter, all of that, birthdays. You can actually schedule emails to send to those clients at those specific or whatever specific time that you have chosen, or date. You can schedule emails for literally the whole year. Yes, you can. Now, next is format the email content. I've talked about this, how your content is massively important. How that in the next couple of days that we're going to be looking at how to craft some really cool and email content, some really cool email copy that's going to give us the kind of sales that we're looking for. We're going to be looking at how to prepare these email content, and it's something you want to really focus on. Poor email content will probably mean lower open rates, lower click-through rates, and lower engagement, and subsequently unsubscribes, and you don't want that to happen. Now, split testing. I mentioned A/B testing before. This just basically means you testing different variables against each other. When I say variables, I mean maybe something like headlines. These are things that could differ. The headlines could differ. So maybe we want to test headline A as against headline B. Now, whichever one gives the best results now turns out to be the variable that you should go for. So that's what conducting split testing is about. You want to do that as you send your emails. Truth is, you're not going to really know everything about your clients, at the get-go. Even after you've done your research, you're not going to know everything. You're going to know some, you're going to know a lot, but you're not going to know everything. So split testing helps you narrow that down, helps you understand your audiences better, and helps you serve them better. I'm going to show us how to do that in the coming days. Lastly, here we have monitor email performance reports. The sad truth is that a lot of us don't even monitor performance. We don't know whether we're making it, we don't know whether we're not making it. So please, you want to monitor the performance reports at every point in time, especially after these emails. You can monitor them over a long period of time, you can monitor them over a short period of time to know whether you're making progress or not. I'm sure you didn't know, but it's actually a common belief in marketing that for every dollar, or in this case naira, that you spend on email marketing, you should actually get $40 back. Amazing, isn't it? Now, this will largely depend on how you go about your email marketing strategy. Now, trust me, this is actually really possible. It's believed that for every $1 you're spending on your email marketing efforts, you should actually be getting $40 back. So you can really help your business scale if you do the right things. That's why I said it's going to largely depend on how you go about your email marketing strategy. Now, you can make business easy for yourself and get some major returns if you follow the simple steps I've shown you today. You just need to take a step. Now, trust me, a lot of the things that are wrong with your business are not too complicated. A lot of times businesses are waiting for some guru to come tell us what we're not doing right, when possibly we're doing everything right, and what we're doing wrong is actually pretty simple. We've just ignored it. Now, most of the things I've mentioned today, I'm sure a lot of us have ignored it, and possibly that's the reason why your email marketing campaigns are not yielding any results. That's why you're not taking advantage of it to actually help yourself and build yourself, as an authority in your niche. So, basically, you just want to take a step. Follow the things I've taught you today. Trust me, it's going to be really useful for you on the long run. It's going to really help you scale your business.